Hello, today I'm going to read you the story of the Storm Whale by Sarah Brennan. Bleak was the day, and the wind whipped down when I and my sisters walked to town. And the seabirds wheeled and the salt sea spray made dots and dashes black and grey on the cold round rocks on the jetty's side, and the promenade where the children ride on Shetland ponies small and strong, when the summer days stretch on and on. And we held our hats as the cold wind blew through the grassy dunes as our wide skirts flew. And we shouted out till our lungs were numb, but the buffets rendered our voices dumb. Bright cheeks streamed like a rainy day, white breath steamed and was hurled away. Hair flew wild like a pony's tail. And there, on the beach, lay the stranded whale. Scarred old mariner, bleached in hell, far from the cradling ocean swell, far from the peace of the ocean deep, where ancient fugitives find their sleep, swept by the tide to its farthest reach, left with the kelp on the hard, wet beach. Dark as a demon, dull of eye, waiting in silence to drift or die. Long cold hours did we spend that day, down on the beach where the great beast lay, bending, bucketing, pail on pail, lugging in vain at its listless tail. Casting prayers to the wild, wet air, which wouldn't listen and couldn't care. Dusk rolled down with the driving rain. Seabirds gathered to stake their claim. Broken-hearted, we hastened back, home to our rented seaside shack. Hugs at bedtime and fireside light, but no one slept on that storm-filled night. Tossed by tempest and torn by gale, our dreams lay lost with the lonely whale. Morning rose like a golden peach, glowing over the wide white beach. Fair was the day, and the sea becalmed, and the sun shone soft like a healing balm. There on the beach lay rack and wreck, wrung from the sea. The waves slip-slapped around old bottles blue and green, and shells the strangest we'd ever seen, and fishing nets and planks and bones and seaweed high as a mermaid's throne. And there on the beach, on the golden shale, was not one sign of the stranded whale. Scarred old mariner, safe from hell, back in the cradling ocean swell, back in the peace of the ocean deep, where ancient fugitives find their sleep. Swept by the storm, back out to sea, where the harried and hunted for swim free. Grand was the day, and the sun shone down when I and my sisters walked to town.